Alright, so this is my version of a dragon deck. I'm going to start off with 5 traps, 2 world decrees, just to block out the traps. Good thing to side kill because some people don't run traps anymore. 1 compulsory, it sends 1 card back to their hand, their side deck. Bottomless, just to slow them down a little. And the mirror force, just mass destruction, stalls it out a bit. For my magic, I use Future Fusion, staple in the dragon deck. Used on 5-headed most of the time, or all the time. Card destruction, just speed up the plays, put some dragons in the grave. Monster Reborn, good for getting red eyes out from the grave. Dragon's Mirror and Pop, both you normally target 5 cards. Or you target 5 cards for both normally. Dragon's Mirror is just to get 5 hit out. Pot, recycle so you don't deck out and you draw 2 cards. I run 2 MSTs. I'm trying to put 3 in just to get rid of the back row, make it safe for OTKs and stuff. 2 card of consonants, 3 overkill, hurts you pretty bad. It's just normally used on Legend of Whitestone to get the blue eyes into your hand. 3 trade-ins for use on blue eyes, so 5 drawing cards. As for my monsters, 2 exploder dragons, just to get rid of their aggro stuff, or colossal fighters, and armored, or Blackwing armored synchro. 3 wyverns. These are to get red eyes out from the grave, or red eyes metal. 3 Kawakis. You use them they prevent either player from special summoning light and dark monsters. They're one of the key cards to slowing down your opponent, and you can use them as a switch, so you can like book a moon it or sacrifice it and revive it after, so you can use his effect to benefit you. 1 prime, 2 overkill. The only problem is they remove them from play, but discard a card and he protects your monsters from stuff like Dark Hole and Mirror Force. Also, they use magic cylinders, which no one really runs anymore, but whatever. You gain it instead of taking the damage. Also good against burn decks. 1 white knight, just a 3k beater, can't be targeted by magic or trap. And if they attack a weaker monster on your side of the field, you can discard a magic or trap to make them attack this card instead. So it's good to repel attacks. 3 blue eyes. The main target's for trade, and you can also do it on white knight. 3 red eyes metals. The main card for the deck. Just revive dragons. You can do mass synchro or just summoning. I only run 2 mass dragons because normally they don't even attack anymore. They can just use effects or something to destroy a card on the field, or trap cards or magic to remove them. So I'm sticking with 2. So they're also the thinners of the deck. another thinner, but instead of special summoning to the hand, you get it, or instead of special summoning, you get it to the hand. Also, the first of my 5 sync or tuners, Dread Dragon, level 2. When he's destroyed by battle, you can add a level 3 or lower dragon monster to your hand. The Breed Drag, or Delta Fly, level 3. You can add a level to another monster. So good for synchron. You can get them out with Mass Dragon. The Breed Dragon, level 4. You can use them on the White Stone just to special summon Red Eyes, and you can get another monster from the grave and synchro with him. And 2 White Stones of Legends. These two and the Debris Dragon are targets for the cards of Constance. When these guys go to the graveyard, though, you can add a blue eyes to your hand, so preferably these things. But yeah, that's my 40 card deck. As for my side deck, there's only like 14, I think, right now. But one lad, he's just prevents your opponent from doing much. One Vice Dragon, good for synchroing Dragon. My third Mass Dragon, just in case they focus more on beatdowns. One Decoy Dragon, gets level 7 or higher dragons from your graveyard when attacked. 2 Dragon Ravines. I had these from my old version before I traded my 2 Totem Dragons, so I switched up my dragon deck a bit. Foolish Burial. This is just, like Ravine, but you don't have to discard. So depending on the deck you're facing, one's better than the other. Heavy Storm. Just I don't main it just because of Starlight Road. Book of Moon. Get when your opponent attacks, they're about to try and honest you. You book them, or you can use it on Koeki Rodrigo. Second Dragon's Mirror. Normally very helpful. Probably might switch it in because running into a Dragon's Mirror normally would save me a game. Been able to top though against some regional players, so doing pretty well with this. And it was my first time using it. Burial from a different dimension. Just recycle up to 3 cards that you remove from play. For cards like Dragon's Mirror, Pot of Avarice, or bringing stuff for Monster Reborn or the Wyverns, or Red Eyes Metal. 1 Torrential instead of Black Hole, because you can do it on their turn. 1 Starlight Road for cards like Mirror Force, Torrential, Dark Hole, which I do see a lot, and Bottomless. And yeah, I think that's 14. I wasn't counting it, but if it is 14, my 15th one would be another Mystical Space Typhoon, just to get rid of back row. As for my synchros, I don't have Bryonic anymore, so I switched them out with some other stuff you'll see later in. But for my level 5, Magical Android, I don't have Catastrophe anymore either. Both sad losses. For my level 6, Iron Chain, he just mills 3. Magical Androids just to get life points or send stuff to the grave. My second and last level 6 is Gav, just a beater. For my level 7s, Psychic Transfer, I just put in some cards to fill in the slots. And yeah, If you happen to have played Magical Android, you get life points by removing it from play from the graveyard. As for my other level 7s, Ancient Fairy Dragon gets rid of field cards like Zombie World, 3000 defense. Its main use is Black Rose, assuming they don't have Stardust style, nuke the field, and Exploder Dragon Wing. When he attacks a monster, you can destroy it with his effect instead. So you don't even have to. You don't even need to be afraid of Honest or Kalu, and they'll take the damage, or they'll take damage equal to the monster's attack, the one that was destroyed by the effect. Normally, you get colluded when you attack Boras against Black Ones or something. Not a normal problem. Uh, or Spirit Reapers. Just recently took out an Ancient Fairy Dragon in defense. Yeah, just gets rid of the walls for my level 8s. Thought Ruler. Just a filler pretty much in case I need to. Stardust for protection in case I don't have Prime out, or Prime material, I mean. One Red Dragon Archfiend also for stuff like Spirit Reaper. Trishula, get rid of well, yeah, just remove stuff from your opponent. Um, then I got my two Xyz, Wind Up Zion Master, just to use on Draco, kind of like Book of Moon on him, so you can special summon whoever you want. He gets split back up at the end of the turn, so your opponent gets into the lock and you're able to perform it that turn. And then just a Leviathan Dragon for a beater. I normally do a Wyvern, just discard one. If he gets destroyed, send it. You send the second Wyvern that was attached to it to the grave. Then two 5-headeds. No, just a classic OTK card. And yeah, OTKs are probably the main way I try and win, and it's quite successful. So that's it for my deck. Late.